So like, what's the mission right now and what's not?
Yeah, it's about giving you an agent you can own rather than rent. I think are all aware of the SaaS model, and that's again like the dominant Web2 model in which these agents are served. We say, look, you can own your agent. And why is that valuable to you? Well, precisely because of the points I made earlier, you want to own your keys and you want to own your weights because it allows you to ultimately be like in charge of your destiny. You avoid these kind of platform risks, which you have if you start like investing in your agent and then suddenly you might not access it because you've prompted it in the wrong way, or the startup just decides you don't have access to it now because they moved on or whatever reason. And it also unlocks entirely new use cases. So for instance, for us, Valerie the Labs, who's building into Olas open source ecosystem, we are offering an open source bundle which is called Modius. It's a DeFi agent. Ultimately, the user self-hosts that and self-custodies it. And that's very important actually for the product offering because it ultimately means that there's no like kind of centralized like financial platform offering the service. If that was so, right, you'd immediately fall under all sorts of financial regulation and the product would look very different. So you can build like fundamentally different products that way, and you can offer like a totally different value proposition to the user. And what is it not? Like, we are broadly building autonomous AI agents and facilitating people to build autonomous AI agents, right, on the Ola stack. But we're always interested in these more end-to-end autonomous use cases rather than these augmentation use cases. So we're not so much interested in like a use case where, let's say, a DeFi user comes and chats with an interface to then get a transaction object to maybe move some funds into some DeFi protocol. Instead, what we say, look, let everything be done by the agent. You just tell the agent your goal, and then the agent handles that. And that's just in this example of DeFi, but it sort of applies to all the use cases we're looking at.